On Mother's Day, my wife and I were out in the backyard, and I was barbecuing some meat for Sunday dinner, and we were out there discussing what had happened at church earlier that day. We noticed a loud buzzing sound, which is consistent with a lot of bees in the air. And we watched this cloud of bees come into our yard and start moving into this top bar hive that you can see. Now there's a few things that I want to talk about swarms. First off, when a hive decides to swarm, it's the right time of year usually to where they can get a good start and they'll be able to make it through the winter. And many of the bees that make up the swarm are young bees, so they're not really used to flying. And before the bees leave their mother hive, they fill up on honey so that they will have some resources to start their new hive. And so you have all these young bees that are full of honey flying around on a windy day, and they get tired. And so these bees were landing on everything. They landed on me and they landed on the ground. So I had seen robbing at this hive about 2 weeks before this happened, and then a couple of days before I was out doing an inspection of the hives, and I saw what I thought looked like scouting at the entrance of this top bar hive. But scouting and robbers kind of look similar. They both have an anxious behavior, and they both will wrestle with other bees at the entrance. I've seen that both in robbing bees and in scouts. So I didn't know for sure that what I had seen was scouting. I thought it might be, and clearly it was, because they decided to move in. And the scouts are not young bees, they're older bees that know how to fly and have flown around the area looking for a nice place to live. And scouts really like a hive that's already set up that has honeycomb, and that's what they found in this hive. And so they decided this was a good place to live. You can see the ground is crawling with bees here, because when they get close to the entrance and they're all flying around, if they hit each other, that tends to knock them out of the air, and then they land on the ground. And they don't immediately start flying again, and if they can, they'll just walk up to the entrance. And so you see a lot of bees just kind of landing on the side of the box or landing on the ground, and then they're walking into the entrance. And that seems to be a common thing for them to do. So I was pretty happy to have these bees move into my yard. It would have been nice if they would have picked another hive. I only have one top bar hive, so I don't have any other hive equipment that is the same as this. But I like bees in my top bar hive too. That's good. Hey, do you like these videos? Subscribe. I'll make more. Bye.